Hey, we are Travis and Anna. It's our last day on Fuerteventura, and so far we have spent most of our time swimming in the Atlantic Ocean. But before we fly back to the Netherlands, we want to explore the more rugged side of the island. So we only really have this one day to attempt to climb a 50,000-year-old volcano and drive 6 hours to try to reach one of the most remote beaches on Fuerteventura. We found a hike of only 5 kilometers, which would allow us to reach the top of a volcano called the Calderón Hondo.
And there it is.
This relatively short and easy hike was perfect for us to do in the morning, as there were weather warnings including strong winds announced for a couple of hours later.
Already getting pretty windy. Hopefully we are at the top before the huge gust of wind starts.
At least we're not the only ones.
Yeah, there's a few other people here who had the same idea. Look at those clouds. It started drizzling a little bit.
10 minutes into the walk.
10 minutes into the walk. This does not look good. We're halfway into our walk. It wasn't supposed to rain. It's 10 in the morning and the forecast said it would only start raining at 2, but I guess it was wrong. How are you holding up?
Did you say halfway?
I think we might be halfway or 3/4. I have no idea.
Dreaming. By now, soaking wet, we continued walking because we were determined to see the views from the top of the crater. After another 30 minutes, we reached the top.
Behind us, you can see the crater.
And the rain has stopped.
And it stopped. It's a magnificent view from here.
The viewpoint was positioned in the perfect spot to see the island of Lobos, and we could even see as far as Lanzarote. Inside the 70-meter deep crater itself, we spotted something strange. Over there. You hear it?
Yeah, I hear it. It sounds a bit like a cat, but I think it's a squirrel. It's not a cat, it's not a bird. It's definitely not a squirrel. It's a goat. You can't really see it on the camera. That's right there. The goat. Yeah, and it started again.
We managed to get back to our starting point in the early afternoon before the wind speeds picked up.
We've done the 10-kilometer walk. And now it's time to eat.
It was not 10 kilometers.
How's the Alfioris?
Crumbling. So far, it seemed like we would have enough time to drive to the south of the island, where the Natural Park of Gandia and Cofete Beach are situated. The drive would be another 3 hours and then back, but we knew this was something we did not want to miss. How's the driver doing?
Good.
Yeah.
Still another 22 minutes to go on this dirt road.
We were worried about the dirt road on the way to Cofete Beach, but if you use the Zambian roads, this is nothing. Parc Natural. Natural Park of Gandia. Please don't drive off. Wow. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. That was worth the trip.
Wow, look at those waves. Look at the rain there.
Oh my god.
It's coming our way.
Don't say that. I do not want to be up here in the rain. See, at the moment it is 3:37. Sunset is around 6 o'clock, so we have 2.5 hours to get out of here, and we're not down yet. Hours later, we reached Cofete Beach. Just above the beach lay an abandoned house called Villa Winter. Villa Winter was built built by Gustav Winter, and there is a great mystery surrounding it. Some say that the Winter family moved here only to escape the bad climate in Germany, while others say that the man was actually involved with the Nazis. Nothing is certain, and the villa is now deserted. This mysterious house was actually not the only abandoned location in Kafette. There's also an abandoned cemetery built in the 19th century. Before the cemetery was built, locals apparently had to transport the deceased on camels for 50 kilometers to reach the nearest church. Everything about this place, from the immense mountains surrounding us to the waves crashing on the sand and the sheer emptiness, made us feel so small and insignificant. At the same time, Kafette Beach left us with the incredible feeling of freedom. Definitely needs a wash before we return it to the rental company. The drive up from Kafette went surprisingly quickly, and we even had time to stop at the most southerly point of Fuerteventura, called Punta de Gandia. So apparently you get between a 200,000 and 2 million euro fine if you eat a limpet. These are the limpets. So we decided to spend the last day at the beach. We'll see if we can do some surfing and just relax. So we didn't think there would be much going on at the beach because the other days were quite quiet. But driving up we see about, I don't know, 40?
More than 40.
50 kite surfers on this beach. We're in shock. Heading towards the kite surfers. Although we could easily have spent our whole time in Fuerteventura right here on this beautiful beach, we are so glad that we made the trip to Gandia Natural Park. We highly recommend you check it out if you are ever in Fuerteventura, and we will definitely be taking more time on future trips to explore the slightly less popular and more difficult to reach destinations.